Hi, I'm Jeff with Enjoy Our Yard. It's summertime and it's time to grow some vegetables. This is a new garden for us this year. Last year at this time, this was a swimming pool, which this gives us a very unique shape for the edge of our garden. But we had some leakage issues, so we decided to fill it and it becomes a garden. We also have some raised beds. So question I always had was, how much water do you need to make sure that your vegetables are going to thrive? You don't want to just water the surface. So I did some research and found typically a vegetable garden wants to have 1 to 2 inches of water or rain a week. And if that doesn't happen, you really want to supplement it with your own. Well, then the question is, how fast or how much water do you apply? It's a little bit too big to do everything with a watering can. It's also too big to do with irrigation. So I'm going to be trying to figure out what's the best way by using a hose to cover the garden. This particular garden is about 270 square feet. 10 by 10 would be 100. If you have a 4 by 8 foot raised garden, that's 32 feet. How much water do each of those need? So I'm going to show you a way to figure that out. So here's one way to figure out how much water is coming out. In this particular case, I use the hose. And I like having the wand. It helps direct the water directly to the roots of the plants or to the surface of the plants, not the leaves. It has a nice amount coming out. Sometimes those different adjustable nozzle heads, I don't like the settings that you have, so the wand seems to be my friend this year. I took a 5-gallon pail, and to fill it up to 5 gallons, it took roughly 1.5 minutes to do so. So by figuring out how much or how long it takes to do that, I can calculate. In my particular case, I would need to spend about 48 minutes a week to cover this whole area with 1 inch of water. If I do that over twice a week, that's 24 minutes. That's doable. If I have a raised bed, a 4 by 8 raised bed, it's going to take roughly about 3 minutes if I do that twice a week. So we have 3 raised beds, 1 minute at a time over the course of twice a week then. That'll give me the water that I need, especially if we're finding that we have some warm conditions. Now, everyone's garden is different. We have tomato plants, which will tend to send a little bit deeper root. So depending on how the plants are going, the time of the year, right now it's real hot, so you want to make sure that you're making the ground moist so it's going to dry out faster. You want to make sure the time of the day is better to water in the morning. All those variables, the type of soil, the surface, whether you have mulch or not, but just to give you an idea about how long you need to water. Hope this works for you. Thanks for watching.